Yes, hello, good night.
Hi, good night. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for being here this evening.
No, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. One smudge. So tell us about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Samuel Hewitt. I am a personal trainer located in Jamaica. My company's name is called Fit Nation. So basically, I am all about health and wellness. So I'm a big fitness enthusiast. You would have spoken to two of my very good friends, the chef and also the teacher.
Okay,
Right.
great.
So I had the opportunity of watching them and listening to them.
And they did a great job too.
Definitely.
All right, so you said Fit Nation. I've heard about Fit Nation, but what is it that it actually is? What is it?
All right. So if you are familiar with trainers on a whole, you know that trainers normally only really focus on results. The reason for Fit Nation, we are more than results. We're trying to create a lifestyle. So persons who go to the gym, start 1 week and then stop the following week. We're trying to make sure that even if you come into Fit Nation, right,
Mhm.
without any form of knowledge of exercising, knowledge of dieting, we create or we change your lifestyle. So Fit Nation,
Okay.
also the name Nation, we're trying to go outside of Jamaica itself. We're trying to go everywhere so we can reach Jamaicans, Americans all over the world.
Okay. So, all right. So it's is it online? You have locations, you have in different parishes that you have different gym instructors, assisting persons. So
All
what is
right,
it
so
really right
with
now?
Fit Nation, our training is based online. So we use the Zoom platform or the
Hmm.
WhatsApp platform. So persons, just like how we are speaking now, I
Hmm.
call you and we would have an hour workout. Because the thing is, really and truly, most persons are cognizant of the pandemic. So
Right.
they don't really want to go into the gym. So Fit Nation allows you to train within the comfort of your own home.
I believe I heard that for you to get fit, that it is what 20% exercise and 80% nutrition.
I know
Is
we
that
are wrong.
right?
I know we are wrong.
Something.
So it's
All right.
20% the exercise and 80% the nutrition.
I thought that's what I said.
Yeah, man. So it's really and truly what we put inside our
Mm-hmm.
bodies really will show the results. So, for instance, I normally tell clients that if it is that you are eating the junk food and you come to me and I train you even for 2 hours, the result will show. Most persons will say that, coach, boy, the food nice and everything, but we have to develop self-discipline. It's
Right.
only through the self-discipline that we will actually perform or get the results or the required results that we want.
I believe you. I
Right.
think back in 2018, I don't remember when it was. All right, so here's my motivation.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Dream Weekend 2018, I think 2017, somewhere thereabout. And I went to this lingerie party and I was like, listen, this not gonna work. I need to do better.
Right.
So immediately, that was in the August. So September, I enrolled into um, like a fit farm,
Right.
and believe me, I changed my entire diet.
Mm-hmm.
Where no soda. I used to like Pepsi, and I would drink coffee. Cut those completely. If I'm having breakfast, and I would have like four seed of banana. I'm just saying, four seed of banana and a dumpling and yam and whatever. Then
Right.
it used to be like two seeds of banana, a one piece of yam. If I'm having a fruit, it's half of a banana. And this is how I had trained myself to actually eat. And a month, within a month, I lost 20 pounds. One
That's it.
month.
That's
One
it.
month.
So it's really the diet. It's a diet. The exercise is an integral part, but it's really the diet that counts.
Mm-hmm.
Most persons also have to take in consideration your body type. So
Right.
persons that are endomorphs, that it's harder for them to lose weight. So even having more than one cheat meal can affect the
Affect
way
them.
that, right.
Mm-hmm.
But for an ectomorph now, somebody who is trying to do the opposite, gaining weight, it's easier for them to eat the calories and you are not seeing it. So
Right.
we have to, when we're dieting, it's not only about switching to the healthy diet, we have to know ourselves. And in knowing ourselves, we have to know our BMI, we have to know the body composition. I
Right.
normally tell persons that are entering the lifestyle, don't trust the scale. The
Mm-hmm.
scale will tell you all sort of nonsense. So you
True.
can have a scale at home and it says a number, you go to the doctor, the scale tells you something different. You
Mm-hmm.
have to focus on the imagery. So
Right.
photos will definitely show you difference. As long as you're putting in the necessary work, the photos will definitely show you the difference.
Yeah, you're right. And persons tend to look to the scale whenever they're
Right.
exercising. And the fact is that whenever you're exercising, you have to look at it that somebody that might be 150 pounds, you might have two persons and they weigh 150 pounds, and one could be all fat and one can be all muscles. So
Definitely.
you really can't look at the scale to say that, oh, I am fat because I'm this weight.
Mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm.
have to
For
take
this,
into consideration your the fat.
right. Because most of the gyms, they're equipped with machines that could tell a
Mm-hmm.
client the fat ratio versus the muscle. And the
Right.
thing with the scale is that it can only show you a number. It can't show you that this is all muscle, or it can't show you that it's all fat. And a lot of
Right.
persons get depressed when they see the number,
Exactly.
right? So I tell clients that just throw away the scale. Let us not use
Exactly.
the scale. Because especially for women, they like to get up in the morning and go on the scale and test the number and it's all
Mm-hmm.
right. And then stress is another factor. So when you're there stressing over it, you're actually gaining weight. So it's
Yeah.
better to just use the appearance itself and gauge it from there.
Yeah. I believe you. All right. So how can one join your class? Because I think that more one forget look of fit. Get rid of them look of fatty off my arm, and I know where they see that it did that somewhere.
Yeah, man. So currently I'm only charging 3,500. So
Mm-hmm.
what you do for me now is just DM me, tell me your name, your age, your height, your current weight, your results. If you have any sicknesses, let me know,
Mm-hmm.
and we move from there.
Okay.
Um, and as I said, it doesn't matter where you are, because Zoom can be reached all over, and we have the WhatsApp platform.
Okay. All right.
Right.
So, also want you to drop your IG handle in the
All
chat
right.
right there. But while you're doing that as well, so you're mostly doing, I know you're gonna be doing, a little bit of exercise, but mostly about the nutrition and what it is that you intake, right? But it's mostly resistant training that you'll be doing.
Right, mostly resistance training. For Fit Nation now, what I tend to do, we use appliances that are around us. So today we can use a chair, tomorrow we can use a stick, tomorrow we can use our water bottles. So I want to show the world that you don't need a gym to become
Mm-hmm.
fit, right?
Right.
Exercise is exercise, regardless of where you go. At any point in time, at any given point in time, I can tell you to do squats, and you can do it anywhere. I can tell you to do jumping jacks, and it can happen anywhere. So it's really
Right.
minimizing the cost and showing you a different form of exercise that still benefits you.
Definitely, definitely. I believe you. I am a believer of what it is that you're doing because
Right.
it's something that I've tried, it's something that I've done, it's something that I've seen results from. I was 143 pounds, and through exactly what you're saying, I went
Right.
down to 128.
That's it.
128.
That's it.
And it was just being consistent with my diet. And it's not really a diet, it's just a lifestyle. But until persons are serious about what it is that they want and the goal that they have in mind and their health goal, their weight goal,
Hmm.
then it's they're just not going to do it. So they
You
have
know,
to know what they want.
yeah, while I was listening to you, the word that actually jumped out at me was consistency. This is very important because you can come and you say, all right, I want this, but you're not consistent. If you're not consistent, it will not happen. It's just like any other thing in life. If
Mm-hmm.
we're working towards buying a car, if we're not consistent with
It
investing, with
never
saving,
work.
it will not work. So if you come into this, you have to realize that it's a lifestyle. And
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to go from 0 to 100, You can go 0, 1, 2, 3, and up and
Yeah,
above.
gradually. Yeah,
Mhm.
I believe you. I believe you. This sounds pretty great. Like I said, I am a believer in what you're doing. I've done it. It works. And I would encourage persons to do it as well. And it makes it easy as well if you're on Zoom because
Right.
then you it's better when you have company. Trust me.
Definitely.
Better when you
Definitely.
have company. You don't need
Because
to do a whole lot of work either.
yeah, because what I try to do for my morning and my evening session is I work out with the clients. So
Hmm.
I'm not just there, giving the instructions. It's another form of motivation because you're not only showing them that yes, you can tell them what to do, but you're showing
Hmm.
them that you yourself as the trainer can live
Can
up to
do it.
what you're preaching daily. And I think that's very important. I think as a trainer, your body is your would be your application. That would be the first thing that
Yes,
somebody would look at to say, all right, this person is all about this lifestyle. So I think that when
exactly.
you as a trainer decide to venture off into this field, you have to know that you yourself, you have to
Hmm.
live what you preach. You have to practice what you preach.
I believe you. I believe you. I think it was 2020, no? 2019. I was gonna start another gym. I'm in Kingston, or I
Right.
live in Kingston, and I was gonna start this gym, and the trainer was this. He wasn't fat, but this guy with one big belly and he walked around with like a fanny pack, right?
Mm,
It was the most ridiculous thing that I've ever seen. All right, so I know he works out, he's telling
mm-hmm.
you what to do, but guess what? His image is just not matching up with what
Right.
he's telling me. And I didn't even start. I didn't even start because I'm looking
You
at
were
you and I'm
more.
saying, you cannot train me.
That's the
Simple.
thing. That's what people don't understand. If I am going to somebody for health advice and I go to this person and you're not reflecting what you're telling me, it poses a problem
Exactly.
because firstly they have to look at the trainer. They have to see if the trainer is living up to what they're trying to get the client to do. Because as you said, you went there, you saw, and you didn't start just because of how the person was looking. So I think it's
Right.
very important that if you're coming into health field, whether it may be trainer, doctor, nurse, you have to practice what you preach.
Yes,
It's very
definitely
important
you
to
have
do
to.
so. Right.
You have to. All right, great. All right, but where are you located?
All
I
right.
know it's online, but where are you?
I'm in Kingston currently.
Okay. And before COVID, did you have a physical location?
No. To be honest, for most persons, COVID was a problem. For me, it was a blessing because I turned it into the opportunity of doing online training.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. All right. So we know where to find you online.
Definitely.
Once I'm good and ready again,
No problem. No
I can
problem. A
try out the
space.
lifestyle.
A space is always here.
Awesome. But like I said, have to be ready. Have to be ready mentally before I jump into to training, into to getting fit. Because if you're not, and if I'm not, then I'm going to stop. I don't want
Yeah.
that.
It's all about the mindset. You have to mentally prepare before you physically attempt.
Yes, quite so. All right. So is there anything that you'd like our viewers to know before you go this evening?
All right. So what I would like to leave is that we hear it a lot, we see it a lot, but the saying is true. Your health is your wealth. It's not the amount of monetary funds that you gain, it's your health. Because I could have $1 billion, within my bank account. But if I'm not taking care of my body, I will not be able to live enough to actually enjoy it. So we have to make sure that we put our health first before everything else. That's
True.
what I would love to say to the people.
And that's very good advice. That
Right.
is good advice. All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Definitely appreciate you again this evening. Thanks for
Thank,
passing through.
yeah, thank you for having me.
You're welcome and have a good evening.
All right, same to you.
Thank you. All right. So that was Fit Nation, you guys. Fit Nation. So if you are looking to get fit, and fitness is not just about what you see externally, but it's also mentally as well. So you definitely should check out